Welcome back, everyone. Yesterday we slew another Jedi for Lord Vader, so now it's time for us to go back to his mothership and report our success to him and see what other kind of tasks he has for us.
My master, Kazdan Paratus, is dead.
Then there is but one more test.
I'm ready now.
No. You have defeated an old man and an outcast. You must face a true Jedi Master.
Who?
Master Shaak Ti, one of the last of the Jedi Council. You'll need the full power of the dark side to defeat her.
Yes, my master.
Assassins.
Darth Vader has found us.
Perhaps. Maris, gather your belongings and go into hiding, just as we've practiced. Do not return until I summon you.
But Master, this is what I've been waiting for. Let me fight!
No. I will lead this assassin to the ancient abyss alone. You are not ready to face a Sith. You would surely be killed. Maris, we are among the last of the Jedi. While we live, the Order survives. I cannot allow you to be captured or killed by the Empire. Now please, go to the graveyard and wait for my summons. No, she hasn't been corrupted. Not yet. She's just afraid. May the Force be with you, Maris Brood.
I'm tracking your location. Just ahead, you should find a hollow fungus tower. You'll need to make your way through it.
Okay, so we are on the planet Felucia. Felucia actually has quite a lot of...
I sense them. They're strong in the Force.
Yeah, so the natives on Felucia are strong in the Force, and Felucia itself actually has a decent amount of history to it. Right now it's been conquered by the Empire,
more
but...
organized and powerful than Imperial records would indicate.
A Jedi's hand is at work.
Yeah, but even without a Jedi, the Felucian natives can be pretty dangerous, even just by themselves, just because, as we can see later on, some of those guys are actually Force sensitive themselves. But Felucia itself actually has seen quite a lot of fighting just in recent years, from being like a part of the Clone Wars and all that. And right now it's kind of under Imperial occupation. The Empire outright conquered the place, but it's also home to smugglers and other outlaws that we don't see, just because of how dangerous the local environment actually is. And our target, Shaak Ti over here, originally she's supposed to die in the Revenge of the Sith movie, but then her scene got cut, and when they were making this game, they kind of just brought her back in to have her be kind of the main target for one of the missions. Oh wow. And yeah, one of the things I have to really watch out for is all these like exploding flowers. So like that, and that just now I blew up like 3 of these. Yeah, like that. Just now I think I blew up like 3 of those flowers, so that's what took out like 70% of my health. And yeah, they really did a good job like capturing just how hazardous this local environment actually is. Way more dangerous than some of the other environments that we were visiting before. And make sure I pick up all the holocrons over here. I think I missed one already. Wait, did I? Let me see. No, I picked up the first one. Okay. Shaak Ti over here is not over here, but Shaak Ti at the end of this mission is going to be a real, like a really suitable test for kind of like a Jedi Slayer, because Shaak Ti herself is a Jedi Council member and she's actually a really skilled combatant. I think she was in, what was that battle called? She was defending Palpatine when they assaulted the capital of Coruscant, when General Grievous ultimately took Palpatine hostage. And I think she was depicted fighting off multiple like droid armies as well. But over here, like, there's not a whole lot to talk about, so I get to like divert some of the time to talk about like the story and whatnot. And one of the things we should worry about is that these guys, these melee enemies, they actually have a combo attack, like 1, 2, 3, like that. And if you are not careful when you get caught by the first one, then that will actually like leave you getting stuck in their combo. So if you get hit by one, then you get hit by all three. And sometimes the physics on these lily pads can get really weird, so if you have a chance to grab the holocron before like anybody else jumps onto them, then you should do it, just because sometimes some of those guys can add like 1,000 pounds to the lily pad, and then the lily pad just stays down forever and it doesn't come back up. Okay, I want to watch out and don't blow myself up. And just looking at all these environments, this is probably my favorite level. Just because of how interactive everything actually is. You can mess around with all those exploding flowers. You can mess around with chucking people into the pit. I think I missed a holocron. Hold on, let me go back down. And you can actually fall all the way down to like that misty area, and that counts as a pit. So like if you just jump down over there thinking you'll land on like solid ground, then that is actually not the case. Did I not miss a holocron? I guess I didn't. Okay. Oh, don't fall down. Like, this is actually a hole that you can fall down into.
These aliens might be well trained, but if you could identify and eliminate the leader of each group, you might be able to demoralize the rest.
Yeah, so that red aura over there, that's supposed to kind of showcase how some of these Felucian natives are themselves kind of force sensitive. And force sensitives in the Star Wars world, most of them, the ones that are not Sith or Jedi, they tend to occupy kind of a shamanic role in their local planet. And I think there's a holocron at the back over here. Yep, there it is. Oh, is he not dead? Oh, there you are. Oh no, this guy's a new one. And whenever the shamans empower their minions with like the red aura, that actually means all these guys are now immune to melee attacks. So you kind of have to eliminate the shaman before trying to go after all these little minions. And that's one of the things that make all these enemies in this level kind of dangerous, because if you're not looking for like that mechanic with the shaman, then you just try to fight all these minions by yourself, and then when your saber attacks don't do any damage, then you're just sitting over here wondering what is going on, why are they blocking all of your attacks. Over here there's another holocron. I think this is a saber color crystal, right? Yep. Oh, yep. So like that's one of the few things that can happen when you get combo. But because these guys are weak to telekinesis, so they are not that dangerous. It's just when you don't know one of them are sneaking behind you, then they can score in like some quick cheap damage. There's now this yellow one. This yellow one doesn't.
Records indicate that you are approaching the site of a major conflict from the Clone Wars.
Yeah, so this yellow one counts as kind of like a heavy enemy, but we can still lift him up with telekinesis. But these guys don't. So these are called the chieftains, but they don't actually provide the same kind of benefits that the shaman does. So just because the chieftain is around, that doesn't mean all the blue warriors will actually get the damage immune aura that the shaman gives.
Scanners indicate creatures. Very large creatures. Near your position.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's just a rancor, don't worry about it. So this first rancor, these are kind of like the mini bosses, like the junk titan that we fought yesterday. So the first one, there's always some kind of a cheese we can do to it. So in this case, there are a whole bunch of these exploding flowers that we can pick up and throw at the rancor. And failing that, we can just chuck all these other minions at them. But that basically eliminates the need for us to fight the rancor in melee range. So that we can just kind of take it easy and just keep hurling these flowers at him to kind of bring him down to execute range. He should be down pretty much. Yep. So the first, I think the first 4 inputs are always the same. You always do saber, lightning, saber, and then push. But then the last one, depending on what Galen feels like, then he might choose a different opener. So this time he picked lightning. Sometimes he uses saber instead. Oh my god, what are you doing? Galen, dude. No, the shaman is over there. Yeah, sometimes I don't know if it's a resolution thing or not, but sometimes Galen can kind of just wander off away from the target and just go after something else completely random. And that case, he just went after the air. And one of the things I don't really like about this game is that our reach, like the reach of our saber is kind of low, and the responses are kind of robotic, so it's not as crisp as some of the other hack and slash games. It's like Galen has some kind of something that's just weighing him down, so to prevent him from like reacting as quickly as he should be. So half the time you're not really even fighting the enemies, you're just fighting the controls of the game. Like you either get locked into hit recovery frames, or like Galen just doesn't feel like getting up after getting knocked onto the ground. Wait, where did he go? Where did the enemy go though? Did it just despawn? Is that what happened? Nope, there it is. Yeah, like that. I couldn't just turn around quickly and then smack him with the saber. You know what? Instead of like making it more like God of War, I kind of wish they made it more like Dynasty Warriors. So that way, like you can just interact with, you can just smack down hordes of these enemies.
Massive life signs ahead. I would advise caution.
Yeah, this is kind of the last area before the boss fight. There are 3 rancors in this area, and if you want to, you can just fight them all one by one like this. But alternatively, let me take out this first one first. So yeah, you can just see like, how much of a difference like not having access to those flowers actually make. Okay, so this time he's going for the saber. So that gives us a little bit of health. And then there are 2 more rancors that are around, so there's one over there, and at the end of this area there's the other one. But there's actually kind of a quick and easy like cheat to this. You can target this tree root and you can shock it, and that will actually cause it to like flap around, and that will smack all these guys away and do a ton of damage to the rancor. And in some cases it will even knock the rancor over like that. And I don't want to kill the rancor with just damage, I kind of want to finish it with a QTE like this. Just because I think finishing an enemy with a QTE grants additional experience. And it's just nice to get some invincibility frames, just to Just so we are not constantly taking damage from every other random enemy while trying to fight the Rancor. Yeah, like, I can't just dash over to this guy and just smack him with my saber. I always have to do that, like that. I always have to, like, do this kind of blade locking thing with all these, like, enemies. And then they get to just dash over to me and just smack me with their weapon. Oh, is the Rancor the only one remaining? No. Oh, the Rancor, I think he has a charge attack as well. Are you going to charge? No? Ooh, that sounded fine. Okay, we can go pick up the first holocron over here just for some health refill. And there are, I think, like 4 holocrons in this area, and they're basically put here for that exact reason. Wait, why would he be immune? That's weird. Okay, we should go after the shaman, because there's a shaman around that's making these guys Wait, where's the shaman? Oh, there he is. Wait, you just teleported next to me. Okay. And then the rest of these stragglers, we can just clean them up with these tree roots like this. Okay, I think we can just... Should we leave these guys alone? No, let's just clear it. Okay, so after we pick up the holocrons, we can leave this area, and that will pretty much bring us to the boss fight. It's kind of a short level compared to the previous one. Okay, so before we do that, we can get the upgrade. So Force Lightning is fully upgraded. We can either upgrade Push or we can upgrade Force Repulse. Force Repulse is a new power up that we unlocked for this level. I didn't really get a chance to use it, but we'll get a chance to use it in the boss fight. So the normal Repulse is just sends everything like in a 360-degree knockback. An upgraded Repulse at level 2, it will give us the ability to charge up our repulse before releasing the energy. And that basically just increases the damage it does by a little bit, but I don't really like the charging time, the time it takes to charge. So I'm just going to skip it for now, and we'll save up the points for our lightning shield on the 2 levels after this one, I think. But then, do we have more combat arts that we can upgrade? This one doesn't do anything. Lightning Bomb does something. Oh, Dashing Shock might be cool. Yeah, let's get these 2. And then Aerial Blast Shock, not all that interesting. aerial slam, not that interesting. And one of my other complaints is that the combat art, they don't really flow that well to like they don't really have that kind of flow that some other hack and slash games tend to have. Like all the combat arts seem really disjointed. You have to complete one before moving on to the next, and you can't just cancel your attack in between animations.
Eclipse to Starkiller. Any sign of the target?
Yep, Galen said she's close, and yeah, we are literally right at the doorstep.
Vader's assassin. Welcome to the ancient abyss. A place of sacrifice since time immemorial. Are you prepared to meet your fate?
Yep. Are you prepared to meet yours? So this fight over here really doesn't do Shaak Ti all that much justice. But
Surrender, assassin.
we want to keep moving for this, otherwise the homing missile will just come and get us. Yeah, like she should not be vulnerable to telekinesis like this. Oh, another one? Okay. This fight, most of the time you are just fighting the camera angle and the control, you're not really fighting Shaak Ti herself. Oh. But in universe, Shaak Ti is actually both a kind of like a battlefield veteran and a dueling master. So an assassin like this really should not be giving her as much trouble.
This how you choose to use your gift. We are too strong for you, child.
Okay, so these guys are the reason why we have the repulse, so we can just get surrounded by one or all of these guys and then we can just knock them all away. But using the repulse actually... yep, see, like I can't target Shaak Ti. Yeah, there she is. And she's completely immune to damage while she's channeling that energy attack. So you don't really want to try to interrupt her and just try to fight her with your saber, because the sabers won't do anything.
Why do you come here, sir?
And I don't think she'll be using like two-handed heavy attacks like this if this was like oh. Okay, I need to watch out for that ground wave. And I still can't target it.
The dark side will not help you in this.
Okay, so right now she's psychically linked to this kind of super Sarlacc. So in addition to fighting us with her saber, she can also call on the Sarlacc to attack us. So I think this is one of the first Sarlacc slams coming in. And I can't see all the other enemies.
Stop all this.
I don't know how that didn't do damage, but okay. Yeah, but like these enemies are actually more dangerous than Shaak Ti herself, just because when you get locked into kind of like an animation, they can come in and combo you. Yeah, like that. Yeah, or they can just dash in and just rush you down. So like repulse is going to be really important over here.
The dark side will not help you in this place, child.
Wait, what is she doing? Oh. Yep, just get hit when we are locked inside an animation. Yeah, so the first priority really is just to get rid of all these like enemies. No. And the other problem is I can't actually target these guys. Like it keeps defaulting to Shaak Ti when I actually want to knock away these solution warriors.
Leave this place.
Yeah, like even Shaak Ti herself is having a problem with
My friend.
kind of like the arena. Oh.
You have great power, but no control.
Okay.
Are you not
I can't see
ashamed?
that other one. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
You are Vader's slave, but your power is wasted with him. You could be so much more.
You will never convince me to betray my master.
Poor boy. The Sith always betray one another. But I'm sure you'll learn that soon enough.
Okay, so that's Felucia. So I guess we'll have to report back to Darth Vader after this and see if he has more tests for us. I feel like he's just stringing us along. He's never going to let us fight the Empire. Not the Empire. Let us fight the Emperor. So come back tomorrow. Yeah, come back tomorrow and we'll continue on our journey. Thank you everybody for watching and I'll see you guys tomorrow.